On April 6, 2026, 4 astronauts flew further from Earth than any human being in 56 years. They rounded the dark side of the moon, a place no human eyes had ever seen up close, and they witnessed something that has never been recorded in human history. And most people had no idea it happened. 1. Why we stopped going. The last time a human being stood on the moon was December 1972. Eugene Cernan stepped off the lunar surface, climbed back into the lunar module, and we never went back. Not once. Not for 54 years. Why? It wasn't because we lost interest. It wasn't because we forgot how. It was because it was extraordinarily expensive, politically complicated, and after we'd won the space race against the Soviet Union, there was simply no urgent reason to keep going. The Saturn V rocket that took us there was so powerful, so complex, that after the program ended, NASA literally lost the engineering knowledge to build another one. The blueprints existed, but the expertise, the people, the manufacturing, gone. So for over 5 decades, humanity was confined to low Earth orbit. The moon, just 384,000 kilometers away, was off limits. 2. Artemis II. The return. On April 1, 2026, NASA launched 4 astronauts on a mission that hadn't been attempted in over half a century, a crewed flight to the moon. The crew, Commander Reed Wiseman, pilot Victor Glover, the first black astronaut to travel to the moon's vicinity, mission specialist Christina Koch, the first woman to do the same, and Canadian astronaut Jeremy Hansen, the first non-American to travel beyond Earth orbit since the Space Shuttle era. Their spacecraft? Orion. Call sign, Integrity. Riding on the most powerful operational rocket in history, the Space Launch System. On April 6th, 6 days into the mission, they did something that hadn't been done since 1970. They flew further from Earth than any human in living memory. 248,655 miles. A record that had stood for 56 years, broken in a single afternoon. Canadian astronaut Jeremy Hansen said it best from inside Integrity. We choose this moment to challenge this generation and the next to make sure this record is not long-lived. 3. The mind-blowing facts. Here's where it gets extraordinary. During the 7-hour lunar flyby, the crew experienced things that no human being ever had. Fact 1. They witnessed a solar eclipse from space. As the moon passed in front of the sun, the crew inside Orion saw the moon's shadow cross the lunar surface, an event that has never been photographed by human eyes from that distance. Fact 2. They saw the far side of the moon with their own eyes. The far side of the moon never faces Earth. Only robotic spacecraft had ever imaged it. For the first time in history, human beings looked out a window and saw terrain that no person had ever seen before. Fact 3. During their flyby, scientists on Earth were watching something extraordinary happen on the moon's surface. A meteorite struck the moon, and for the first time in history, scientists could watch it happen in real time using NASA's Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter. The resulting crater was the size of 2 football pitches. Fact 4. Commander Wiseman honored his late wife by proposing to name one of the moon's craters after her, Carol. Imagine that. A piece of the moon named for love. 4. What comes next? Artemis II wasn't a landing mission. It was a test flight, a proof of concept. NASA needed to know that the spacecraft, the rocket, the life support systems could all work together with real astronauts. They do. Artemis III, the next mission, plans to land humans on the moon's south pole, a place we've never set foot, a region believed to hold billions of tons of water ice, which means fuel, which means oxygen, which means the beginning of something permanent. The goal isn't just flags and footprints this time. The goal is a moon base. And after the moon, Mars. A one-way journey of 6 to 9 months. The generation alive today may live to see the first human being set foot on another planet. Artemis II splashed down safely on April 10, 2026. The crew is home, but humanity, for the first time in 54 years, is pointed at the stars again. If you could ask the Artemis II crew one question, one single question about what they saw, what would it be? Drop it in the comments below. I read every single one. And if you learned something today that you didn't know yesterday, that's what this channel is for. Hit subscribe. New facts every week.